Hi everyone. Today we'll understand the difference between group and a set in Tableau with some examples. Okay. So group is basically how why we create group is to combine or club lower level hierarchy data into a higher level hierarchy data. So for example, if you have countries, right, like USA, Mexico, uh, and Canada, and you want to group those together under North America, right? So you will create a group where you will combine these three countries, USA, Mexico, and Canada, and create a new value for it as North America. Okay. So I will here in this tutorial, I will use subcategory for as an example. Now you can see there are so many values in here. Now rather than these many values, if I want some like three or four values and combine these together in those three and four values, then for that purpose I will use a group. So how to create it? Let's just click on the dimension, go to create, then you'll see this option group. Click on this. You will see a window like this. Okay, so first let's give this group a name. So I will give this name as category group. Okay, and I will group some of these as supplies and some of these as hardware. Okay. So I created these two groups, supplies and hardware. Now you can drag and drop whatever you want in that respective group. Suppose if I want to put binder, bookcases, chair, and copier, I will bring in hardware. Yes, I will bring in hardware and all others I will put under supplies. Okay. So table is there. Yeah. So now you can see there are only two groups, right? So now let's see if I drag this into the visual, how it works. So you can see now I only have two categories, hardware and supplies, and then under those we have multiple subcategories which I combine together. Okay, so this is nothing but a group. This is how we create a group. Now, if I pull any measure with it, for example, sales. Currently, you can see that the sales at each subcategory group, right? Now, if I remove subcategory from here, the sales get summed up at the group level. Okay. So this is the use case of a group and how to create a group, right? Now let's go to sets. So I for sets, I will drag product name along with sales. Okay. And I will sort this product name based on sales in descending order. Okay. So you can see the sales for all these products in over here. Now, if I want to only show, like suppose top 10 product with respect to their sales, right? So one way of doing it is using a parameter and creating a top 10 parameter and then use it as a filter. So that would be one way. Second way is to create a set on the products. So for that, I will click on product name, go to create, click this option sets. Then you will see this kind of a window. Okay, here you will see three tabs, general, condition, and top. So under general, you can give some custom value. If you only want to suppose show Canon image, you can manually type Canon image over here, or you can click on select and whichever products you want to show. So this is like a very manual thing. We don't usually use it. In conditions, suppose if you want to give that, okay, sales is greater than uh, 10,000, then only those products will come up for which the sale is more than 10,000, right? Here I will use the example of top. So my requirement over here is to show the top 10 product based on sales. So for that, what I need to do, click on by field, top 10 sales and sum, right? So that's this is so straightforward. I just click OK, and you will see a set gets created over here with the name product name set. Now, as soon as I drag it into the filter pane, you will see only the top 10 product with respect to their sales get filtered out over here. And this is dynamic because as soon as this sales will change, the product names will also change. Whatever will fall under the top 10, only those products you will see here over here. So this is how we create a set and some of the use cases of using the set. Now, to summarize again, group is to combine categories into a higher level hierarchy. It's like, for example, subcategory to categories, and we do it manually. It doesn't changes with the measure value, and it's static. Means once you define a group, then if you have to change it, you have to manually go and change those group values and drag and drop like I showed you. Then only the group values will change. Otherwise, it will not change. But set, on the other hand, it is based on a condition, for example, top 10 or greater than 10,000 sale, right? So those were some of the conditions that I can give. And it's dynamic because as the sales will change, the product names will change in the example that I showed you. And yes, it changes with data? Yes, it changes with data. As the sales will change, the product names will also change. Here, some one of the use cases top five customer, like how I showed for the top 10 products. So this is how we create group and set, and these are the use cases and basic differences. Let me know if you have any other questions in the comment box. Thank you.